Hello there, this is Travis live from MarsCon in Williamsburg, Virginia. We're just doing a little cigar smoke. Sit back and relax and enjoy a smoke. I forgot stuff in the room. Yes, sir. Good times. Now I'm gonna wait for someone to show up. But you go get my stuff out of the room. There we go. Let's check the time. 7 o'clock. It is time for this to start. Let's see what we got here. Hey, how are you? Come out for the smoke out?
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm Travis.
Rick, Cataclysm.
Pleasure to meet you.
8:30 out of 6.
What's that? Oh, that Cataclysm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta remind. What's the username again?
I put 8:30 out of 6 probably.
30 out of 6.
Cataclysm.
See, I remember the name Rick from the stream, but I don't remember the username. But anyhow, you talk about World of Warcraft Cataclysm, right? No, you're talking about something else. Okay. Gotcha. And help yourself to keychains and bookmarks if you like. And I changed coats and left my cutter in my coat. So in a second, my assistant will be here. Hey, how are you? Coming out for the smoke out?
Yep.
Excellent. Good to see you. Help yourself to a keychain or a bookmark if you like. One's for Talk of the Tavern, one's for my writing stuff. And in a minute, I got to step back to my room. I changed coats and left my cutters and lighters in there. You got a cutter I can use? Awesome.
Not sure how much fuel's in that lighter at the moment.
I've got matches here also, but I loaded up my other coat. The temperature dropped. I decided to go with the heavier coat. Thank you. Here. What are you smoking tonight, Rick?
Vermont meat snack. Meat candy.
Nice. By the way, I'm Travis.
I'm Brian.
Brian.
Nice to meet you.
Brian, Rick.
Rick.
It's, glad to see folks come out because I had no idea if it was interest or not.
So you have to tell me the story about how you went away from YouTube for the Monday nights.
Mm-hmm. Well, we were.
Place?
Yes, exactly.
Excellent.
Grab a chair. Bring others to the other side of the YouTube. It's I was never actually on YouTube for live streams.
True.
I just did the other videos, and I'm on Twitch currently, which is what I'm streaming here. As a matter of fact, there's Briar Cub, a pipe smoking friend who popped in. It's
I have some extra cups if anybody is interested in a brown ale.
awesome.
I would not mind some.
You know what I would love to do if you guys would be so kind just to watch the setup for a minute. Oh, there's my assistant there. She can watch it while I've got to go back to the room and grab this stuff.
Assistant. Andrea?
Well, Andrea's actually, I don't know where Andrea is. That's Elizabeth, pickle lady who's on the show. So
Yes.
she'll be joining us. What was your name? I'm Travis.
I'm Marcus.
Marcus, pleasure to
Nice
meet you.
to meet you.
That's Rick and Brian there. That's Elizabeth. Whoop, whoop.
Brown, wait. Well,
There
that's
she is.
actual ale,
Hey, how are you?
like 5.8.
That's Virginia Brewing Company.
Oh, I got some of their cups.
Yes, I will definitely take a sip of that. They have no ashtrays though, so considering it's cigars and pipes, it shouldn't be an issue.
That's what the grass is for.
Yeah. I'll be right back, gentlemen. Tom, pardon me for a second. We are streaming live on Twitch here.
Okay.
Tom is a pipe smoker. His name is Briar Cub on here, so feel free to talk straight to the camera if you're so inclined, or avoid it if you're like, no. I'll be right back.
I'm a jackass. I'll stay out of the way.
Jackass fits in well with what we do.
Evening, gentlemen.
Evening.
Elizabeth.
Brian.
Brett?
Brian.
Brian. Nice to meet you, Brian. Oh, man. Ooh, strong guy.
Rick.
Hi, Rick.
I'm
Nice
used
to
to
meet
watching the New York Pickle.
Marcus, the enabler.
You used to watching the New York Pickle? Yeah. Oh, on Talk of the Tower. Oh, I apologize. Sometimes I fall asleep. Right on. All right. Oh, the good-looking man. This is a good night. Thank you for showing up. All right. How's MarsCon going so far?
So far, so good. Can I interest you in some peach moonshine?
Well, I won't say no. Oh, I'm on camera. Hi, this is Elizabeth in Virginia, and I'm getting toasted on Talk of the Tavern. Yeah. Oh, it's so strong. It's man tight.
And tight.
Yeah.
Not that time.
Very.
I have nothing constructive to add.
I played destructive day.
No, I lived on a sailboat for a couple weeks on vacation in Puerto Rico, and the Captain Malcolm, he said, tighten the windows, but not man tight, just woman tight.
You feel the dent in that flask?
Yeah, that's man tight.
Yeah, I fell
Just
down last MarsCon.
Put my lips on this?
Yeah.
Is that how we do it?
It's over 100 proof, so yeah, it'll.
Oh my gosh.
It doesn't taste it though.
Ooh, that tastes deadly.
Pass it around if you'd like.
You guys say? Are we recording?
Yeah, well, we're streaming. There's Tom, who's usually on there. Up, he said, howdy there, Elizabeth.
quite
Good
nice.
to see you out and along there.
Hey, Tom.
No, I've got a nice job. It's good short smoke.
I love that. Thank you so
Raise it.
much.
Would you like me to cut it, or would you like to cut it?
Chef's choice. Thanks.
It all depends on.
It smells like.
I am under your power.
It's,
It is deceptively tasty.
what are you smoking?
No, I'm talking about the peach moonshine.
Oh, I've had peach moonshine
Just
before.
Peach schnapps.
Yes, it could, but it's 100 proof.
Yeah, it's got just a little bit of that burn to remind you
You
that
want me to leave the band on, or go ahead and take it off?
I was
no.
told by
I could drink that
Ray
straight.
I was supposed to take it.
Unfortunately,
doesn't
my old
matter.
guy
Some
went out of
people
business.
said
He did
it's the wrap
butterscotch,
for
and
you.
that was even
But,
worse.
Frankly,
I'm just telling you
it's a choice. There you go. Would you care for a lighter, or would you care for matches?
that. Oh, I haven't done matches in a while. Let's try matches.
Help yourself there.
Can I
So we can
interest
do
you in
that.
some peach moonshine?
Setting my
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
Try a sip.
I have had it before. I don't know about this one, but let's
Trust
see.
me, I'm a doctor.
Dr. Death.
That's a really good peach flavor.
I'm going to go lighter.
Makes it nice and smooth.
A little
And lighter
windier
is to
here.
your left there.
Good to see.
Thank you.
I'm right in front of the camera.
I was excited that people were smoking cigars.
It
It's
was one of those
so
things at the meeting. I asked, do you think there's interest? And I'm like, well, let's put it in and put it up and see what happens. I'm going to smoke
press
one
the
either
sign.
way. Talk dirty to it.
Oh, there it goes.
Turns it
Okay.
right on.
You notice I don't point it at my face.
Yeah,
aim directly
You
in
know,
the face.
guns, cocks, it's all the same.
Lighters.
Are you sure it won't go off?
No.
We answered either
I
one
did
of
that
those.
right on camera. Jesus Christ. That's why everyone's standing over there. Alright, I'll hang out.
Be the disembodied jackass from behind. Anybody like a brown ale from Virginia Brewing Company?
They're very good. It's who we had breakfast with this morning over there.
I would have. Oh.
Oh yeah. This is what I'm talking about right here.
What are you smoking?
Fuente.
This is lovely.
Nice.
Thank
Zero,
you.
right?
Oh yes.
God, I would love a brown ale. Thank you. And I love these dispensers. They're lovely.
Now, where did you get that? Or is
I got
that...
it on the Kickstarter.
Okay.
And unfortunately, it took me almost 3 years to get it
Uh-huh.
because
How
when
much did
they
it
when they did
cost?
their Kickstarter, they got sued one of those patent trolls.
Oh.
So they had to use the Kickstarter money to defend the friggin'.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. But in the end, I got it.
Good, good.
I got this one, and I have a 128-ounce one in copper.
And how many ounces is that?
That's 64 ounces.
Okay, so this is the 28 ounces, a coffee cup size.
Growlers.
What'd Tom
Yeah,
say
growler
there? Con season is off to a good start so far. It's not bad, Tom. I've been kind of antisocial today, and because when I get here and start working, you kind of move and you don't want to stop and talk to people because then you won't quit.
And don't worry about draining it. I got a lot of more beer in my cooler.
Oh.
Good man.
Well,
And the
if it helps you out.
And the Virginia Brewing Company is only 2.2 miles away.
He said he might be going back and grabbing some more stuff too. So.
Wait a minute, from where you live or
No, from here.
No, from here.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just right down the road.
And they do have a nice stout.
I got a lot of
Love
a lot of good
Yeah,
stuff.
same here. By the way, if you try the caramel macchiato stout here in the bar, it's thin and very sweet. It's not bad, but it's thin and very sweet.
So
Tomorrow they're tapping a 10% triple black IPA.
Isn't triple black and
I
IPA
have no
oxymoron?
fucking clue, but that's what they said they were tapping.
I don't know what that is. There are several words in there that don't go together.
Huh? I make a black IPA. It's not. It's not.
And it's not a P.
No, when
The
you
P
say,
stands for pale.
I was about to ask that. So when you say black, kind of like when you get, Johnny Walker black or Jameson's black or whatever black. There's nothing black about it. They put the word black on it because that's the latest credit
like
card.
in the Pacific Northwest, it's like the Cascadian black ales, but it all depends on the styles you want to do. If you want to make a black IPA, just add midnight wheat.
Okay.
It adds no roastiness and it just adds nothing but color.
Oh.
So you're looking at it and you're thinking you're drinking a brown ale and then all the hops smack the shit out of you. And you're
Well,
like, this
IPAs
is
are not necessarily
this
my
should be
go-to. It's
there might go away.
there's been
Stouts
a
I
couple
like.
that I've enjoyed, but most of them I agree with you.
Dip out
Yeah.
while I'm moving
What's
so
that?
hard.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah. I
Talk
still
about
have my
double
dip
dipping.
in.
Oh, you got
It's running
oh,
loud.
that's sweet, man. You're dipping and smoking.
There's Jacob. This guy here is actually in the Czech Republic. The guy
Come
who
on
just
down.
posted.
Don't be scared. Come on down. Frighten everybody.
You got away with the women.
Yeah,
Certainly do.
I make them go away.
A way of making them go away.
It's you know what? If they can't take you as you are, it's best if they go away.
Joke them if they can't take it.
A little chloroform goes along
Tell
Did I
me,
mention Elizabeth is one of the co-hosts on the live show every Monday night?
does this smell like chloroform?
She's
What
not.
is this?
I can't drink brown ale anymore. Wake up, it makes my ass hurt. I don't know why.
And we're getting toasted.
Anybody need a card for the after show?
You know,
Or you could say no
I got to be
without
honest.
getting
I've never listened to your show,
Is it a magnet?
but I saw cigars and I saw a podcast. And I said,
Actually, this is how I got into it in the first place.
Into
I picked the card up
Absolutely
last
atrocious.
oh, okay.
inappropriate.
Where'd you pick it up at? At the table?
I just wanted to, I think it was the one just outside the
So like a random one sitting there.
outside the auditorium.
Thank
And
you
we
for
have a
telling
couple
me
new
because
guest
I
hosts coming out
just am
tomorrow
convinced
night.
that leaving cards sitting on a table and walking away never
Now, if we haven't
works,
offended
never
you
helps.
yet, just give us time.
That's
"Well,
enough
I
for
work
me.
in a
That's
prison.
enough for
There's
me.
not much that can offend me. All
We did
right.
a whole show on
I'm in the
prisons.
United States Army.
Yes.
Good luck.
So between the fire department, the army, and the prison.
I don't know. I am an Air Force grad, and I was a social scientist. So come on, we give us a shot. Give us a try at offending you.
Air
Just
Force,
just
the
getting to
best
know
civilian
us.
Take your
job in
best
the
shot.
military.
The Air Force.
It's the best business in the military. But you know what? Being Army, that's cool. If your parents are married, you could have been Air Force. That's great.
I just wish we had a Marine
I'm
here so
sorry,
we could make some crayon jokes.
Jacob
The
likes-
Marines
yeah.
just ruined us all. So. But by the way, my brother's Army. Thank you very much for your service. Thank you.
My represent here is 24 years Navy.
Navy?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, that's awesome too. Good job, man. Thank
Not
you.
gay if you're underway.
It's hard to get men on a boat anymore for him though.
Yeah, well, you know, we're the ones, we can't get off in 2 months for pregnancy.
Yeah.
How many times have you been pregnant, sir?
Well,
Jacob likes your
Nobody
hat.
ever grew up and said, "Hey, man, I really want to work in a fucking prison." But you know, when you work shitty jobs
I really
enough,
want
and
to
they
work feet
say,
away from people that eat people's faces. Yay.
"I've had a few cannibals over the years. My favorite ones are eating their shit.
Oof. How about people say, I want a free college education?
They get that.
Sign here.
Prison, the ultimate retirement plans.
Free
Healthcare.
squares a day.
And it is on the rise, by the way.
It is on the rise.
Yeah, elderly in prison.
My prison's claim to fame are the DC snipers.
No,
Hey,
okay.
cheers.
Mike Tyson.
Hey.
And way before my time, G. Gordon Liddy. Who
Interesting.
else?
Well, how long was he in for? He was in for a while.
We only kept him, from what they tell me, 6 or 7 months, and then they transferred him. Tyson was there for.
I think they've answered your call, sir. I'm not sure.
Tyson was there for about a year.
Where is this, Mecklenburg?
No, Montgomery.
Hey, Gary, how are you? And Jacob, you have a good night. Sorry while I talk to the guys chatting here.
That's all right.
Gary, we're doing a smoke out at a
You're a
convention.
grown man.
Well, I turn away from you and talk to
Don't ever turn your back on me.
Don't look him in the eye.
We
Don't
might
take it back.
suddenly be closer than I wanted to.
Happy MarsCon.
It wasn't so bad until it started pulling on my ears.
Or maybe not.
Or maybe not. We have a video camera. Anybody wants to pull it up?
Sorry, to be a whole different kind of
There we
screen
go.
then.
Army guy hold you down. Neighbor guy tie you up. We're just
Hold on. We go Captain Morgan here.
So you guys
Hold on
kick
while
a
I
lot
turn
of
it.
ass. This is cool. Hang on to the military guys.
Be the time to get mugged, wouldn't it?
all we need now is a gyrene and a puddle pirate. We're finished.
What, Coast
Collect the
Guard?
whole thing? Is that in their
The
scavenger hunt
revenue
this
are-
year?
Hey, shut up.
Not that kind of revenue.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Gary says, tell your Army guy I was 227 Wolfhounds, Fort Ord, California.
Fort Ord doesn't exist anymore.
Well, this guy's in his 50s, so
Yeah. Yeah,
it's,
I'm with 1st and 111th Field Artillery.
there you go, Gary.
Fuck you from 25 miles
Yeah.
away.
long
Shit,
time.
we could do it from around the world now.
I wonder if Reaper's the sword taking the place of
What do you smoke?
Drones.
What am I smoking?
The big problem with that is time on station.
Daddy.
You
Yeah, it's not
put a
that, it's
cannon in
medium
place
bond,
and it's
easy
there all day,
flavor. I
every
hadn't
day,
had one before,
and
but buddy
it's-
sent it to me, so.
and you can call for
Yeah.
artillery fire without needing
Hey.
Shorter than I
clearance from higher.
It's a big
Yeah,
level.
you
You
know.
notice when you get
It's a lead.
Captain Morgan.
Hellfire missiles off the chain.
And it's
Next
cold
to the
out.
Looking
brigade
good.
higher
Look
quality.
everywhere.
You know the old saying.
Maneuver
Oh.
yeah, so
What are you
maneuver
wearing under the
commanders
kilt?
really like having
How you doing?
stuff that they don't have to ask permission for that they control.
The kill question is, what are you wearing under it? You always say,
There you go.
good girl's ass.
It's, let's see.
Hey, you can dance.
And
if
we've
you
got
want.
cutters and we got lighters and matches on the table.
Actually, my very first
Take off your
MarsCon,
Take off your pants.
There you go.
my very first MarsCon, I was
Yeah, we
working
are
with, some
streaming live
Klingons,
to Talk of the Tavern.
and
on
she asked me
Twitch.
whether I was wearing a kilt or a skirt, and I said, "What do you mean?" And next thing you know, she latched on to me and she said, "You're wearing a skirt." I said, "I need an adult."
So I'm not. I have never been great at cutting.
No problem, I can help you out, man.
And I'm like,
My
a
first don't mind at all.
big
Wait a
girl
second.
grabbing onto your balls.
Really? How was it?
80. It was on the script.
Take a draw through it. Make sure the
You guys
draw
are
is
like
good, not too
Virginians
tight.
or
Oh, it's too loose. I can't help you.
Marylander here.
You're a big man. You gotta make it loose.
Transplanted.
Easy, son.
He got his
Are we not doing that anymore?
Are we not doing what?
Freezing?
Oh,
Oh no, we're
It's
doing
like you're a big
phrasing.
man, you gotta make it loose. I'm just like,
Oh, no.
Hey,
It's Archer. We're doing
it's gonna get
phrasing.
loose one way or the other. Either you relax, or you
If you're
pass
doing
out.
it.
Doesn't matter to me.
I mean, if you're
I
doing it
remember
right.
you from the room party last year.
Oh, fuck you.
what was I doing?
wow.
Who was I doing?
Who were you?
You and I were pretty fucked up out there on the porch freezing our asses
You might have
off.
been pretty fucked up. I wasn't.
Oh, I was fucked up.
You're just playing along.
Okay, Gary.
That's my natural state of being.
Hey, As long as you're going for
You
it.
got any
potentially.
Ed or Kevin or
I
anything?
remember the dress.
Not tonight, no. Kevin is probably well asleep, and Ed doesn't tend to come out. If he goes out, he's going camping. He's going camping. Now, Briar Cub here is also a kilt guy, and he says, my answer to what's under the kilt question is often my boots and my socks.
Yeah, that's the correct response. Is what's worn below the kilt?
Yeah.
Shoes.
Your sister, if I'm lucky.
Good girls ask, bad girls find out.
Apparently my mother's bad. I told her, quit touching me there. Because I know she's going to want paid.
Do you know what the definition? Do you know what the definition of relative humidity is in West Virginia?
What's that?
It's a sweat hanging off your balls when you're fucking your sister.
Oh. I tell you what, I could never be a West Virginia because I got some ugly sisters. Man, nasty things.
And that's now on public.
It is.
You are
They don't
now
watch.
on
My
record
my
today.
family doesn't support what I do.
I have no shame. No, he's not.
Remember, the internet is forever.
Well,
Nothing is truly gone. It just hasn't been shared back to you yet.
I can honestly say I've never been physically fucked
West Virginia.
Yes, I'm not from
Mentally,
I would say that's a
emotionally,
disappointment.
yes.
Mentally, emotionally, perhaps.
That's a hell of a mating call you have.
Wow. I don't even know where to
Call
go
me
with
sis.
this.
Let's go upstairs. Not me. Her.
You know, as long as I'm not fully related, I can work with it.
Second cousin.
No. I said not related.
Fully. You said fully.
Fully. You did say fully.
just a modifier.
You qualify.
Lawyer language.
You qualify.
True.
I'm
True.
sure.
Lawyer language says that.
You didn't give birth to me. I didn't give birth to you. We're good. Let's go.
Well, for a guy didn't give birth to anyone.
That's right, true. But you wanted pregnancy leave in the Navy.
All the women got that.
Then again, how long has it been
Burn a
since you
little
were in?
uneven there.
9 or 10 years.
Okay. So no, they had plenty of women on the boats by then, didn't they?
Yeah.
Cigar OCD.
Still
It's
not.
okay.
Are they on subs
I
yet?
try to be OCD when it comes to work.
Not yet.
Rope?
Why am I suddenly being stared at?
I heard the
We're
word
listening.
rope, and I didn't hear anything before that. So I don't know why rope's a question.
OCD about rope. I was like,
Are we talking
there's a
non-vanilla rope?
lead in.
I'm chocolate. Do I look like I ever do? Well, I do a lot of vanilla, but that's a whole other story.
I've seen
You know what I mean, fucker.
I answered your question.
So yeah, BDSM. Look, it's pronounced bully.
Oh.
So thuddy, not stingy.
I don't care, so it doesn't matter. It's your problem.
Speaking of
I wonder if Lord Ramirez is here this year.
I don't know.
There's usually a demo.
MarsCon.
Marcus.
Yes.
Tom here wants to know what's the make of your kilt. He likes the all black.
It's a Veritas. It's actually not all black. It's black and green.
I don't have my phone to flash it, but okay.
Hold on.
So Veritas,
Veritas.
is that the brand?
Veritas, yes.
There we go.
Look.
There you go. That shows
There you
great.
go.
You got that?
Sexy kilt.
Hold on, let me.
Turn around. Turn
There
around.
we
You
go.
turn. Stop.
Now wiggle.
It's like you've done this.
I've done a lot of things.
We just talked about the fact that I am
Not
part
you.
of that category.
Now you're shy. Now you're coy. Now you're angry.
Be angry.
I don't know. When he said he likes solid black, he could have been talking to you instead of your kilt. I don't know.
Hey,
You're the one like, I'm all
Like I
black
said.
and rope.
Like I said, I don't care.
sisters at the jail call me white chocolate.
At least they called you.
I've been called a lot of things in jail. Yeah. My first year, I answered the bitch ass motherfucker. I thought that was my name. Yeah.
We did a whole episode on prison, and we had somebody who had worked American prison system, somebody who had worked the UK prison system. So it was a good, compare and contrast.
Mhm.
It's there was one guy who we had on before that works in the prison system. I wouldn't have him on again because he got upset by dick jokes.
You got upset.
Well, he
Got upset by dick jokes?
And
How do you
mom
work at a
jokes.
prison?
I
Right.
don't know. It's I like the guy, but after he's like, I'm a big tough guy, but don't make mom jokes and don't talk about dicks. And I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
We're
you
not gonna talk about the number of
when you
mom
were a
jokes I
fucking
make
rookie,
on my job.
as far as us, when I started, in our processing center. Rook, nuts and butts. That's all I fucking did. Fucking stripping people, nuts and fucking butts. All right. Drop and sweat.
I'm here to examine your anus.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm here to examine your anus. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm here to renew my license, ma'am.
And I'm just like, motherfucker.
Okay, I just stole that joke. I am not gonna lie. That's actually an old Margaret Cho joke.
Oh man, Joe.
What did I get?
How old are you?
Huh? How old am I?
Yeah.
Take a long guess.
Alright, I'm gonna say you're younger than me, so probably 40.
42.
Answer the life, universe, and everything.
It used to be. Stay there.
Yeah.
Nah, I can age with however I see fit. I don't crack as much.
I used to laugh at my dad. He woke up, one day he's walking all stiff. He's like, oh, I slept wrong. I said, hey, you sleep wrong, old man. Then one day I woke up, I was like, oh, goddamn, I slept wrong. And then I realized God don't like ugly.
Is
So.
there more beer available?
There may be more beer available. Is there more?
Yes.
available?
Hey, drink all that is there. Feel free to take whatever is in there. It's CO2
Well, I
powered.
won't take
You
it
don't
all.
have
I
to
want
tilt
to
it
share
forward.
it. So I'll do it. Thank you.
CO2 powered. So is that like just CO2 cartridges, like
Yeah.
in a pellet gun?
Beautiful little device.
So
Interesting.
what kind of beer is it?
That
That's
is
brown.
brown ale from Virginia Brewing Company. And I have a 128 ounce growler I'm saving for tomorrow. It's full of English bitter.
Ships passing in the night.
Excellent. Smokers passing.
Come get some peach moonshine. Don't be scared.
I'll take peach moonshine.
You, sir, are a man after my own heart.
I'm a man that's
Looks like a
surprisingly
nice
able
night
to
out
do a
there.
lot of things.
Quite a bit of snow on the ground. Glad you've been able to avoid out there. Yeah, it dropped 20 degrees in the past hour, but no
Yeah,
snow,
but
so we're okay.
Fortunately, my balls are still warm, even in this cold.
If you don't move too much, the warm air just stays there.
What do you think?
You have an inquisitive look.
Yeah. I got a beer in my hand. I'm surrounded by men. I got a smoke. It's good.
Inappropriate company. It's a
You know,
good
yeah,
damn time.
absolutely rude jokes. It's
Yeah.
fabulous.
You're shaking a little bit. I think you need a little warmth.
It's my cold out.
Yeah, a little bit.
You know what? The cuddle corner is off camera. No, it's on camera.
Well,
It's not that cold out.
It's actually kind of warm when I
Just
take
relax
the
and
car.
take it. Just relax and take it. Look, if we're
Yield
doing
to
this,
the
I'm
freeze.
pitching. I swear to God.
It's only gay if you push back.
Why is it gay if you push back?
Is it okay if I cry? That's great, right?
You know, if you cry, that probably makes it hotter for
I know,
somebody.
most people.
Is it gay if I live?
But you know what? You fuck sheep on the edge of a cliff.
I try not to fuck sheep.
They push back harder.
I try not to, but it keeps happening.
There was this one time. There's a reason why I don't drink tequila.
Because Mexican
We were in Tijuana.
No. I have my biggest fear in the world is that when I don't drink a lot of tequila, is that I will come out of a drunken stupor in Tijuana, sip a tequila, eat scrambled eggs, and watch a donkey show. Fortunately, only one of those items actually bothers me about the whole scenario.
Eggs.
Damn right. I fucking hate scrambled eggs.
Not a fan of tequila.
Tequila is the only honest liquor. Tequila does not lie to you and say, this
You
tastes
can pass-
great.
Oh no, tequila lies to you. Tequila
It
says
will
you
lie
can
to you.
dance. Tequila says you can
Well,
fight him.
that's after.
Tequila says,
Tequila's
no,
what you
her
drink when you
boyfriend's
want to
not
have a
that
bad
big.
night. When you go out going, I want to have a bad night, that's a tequila. night.
Why is it that I have good nights on tequila?
We all have that one. Like,
You're the
for me, it's
exception that
gin.
proves the rule.
I can't drink gin. Gin makes me an asshole.
I don't need
Moonshine
alcohol
is
to
the
make me an
drink.
asshole.
Moonshine's a drink that always have people have a
Wait,
story, and,
it's-
and it ends with, and
Oh,
that's
no,
how I
you-
ended up
you've
naked
not seen
on the
it.
front lawn. That's
No,
Moonshine.
I have my story about
It's not
alcohol
a-
involves
doesn't seem
Jack
like it's
Nick,
a far
Jack
way to
Daniels,
go.
and Jim Beam.
Stay away from Candlewall.
It was a horrible
He's a gin
Christmas. I've been drinking since 5 p.m. I was at the 12:01 party on Christmas night, and we, like I said, I've been drinking since 5. It is now midnight,
So this
2
is
o'clock.
only going to
AM or
have a
PM?
happy ending.
Huh?
AM or PM?
Oh, P, because I had to work. So at like 2 something, a friend of mine gives me a bottle of Jack. I take a sip of it. Apparently, I've been drinking beer and clear liquor all night and hadn't thought about it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Jack got down to.
I think we've reached the end.
I've heard that.
No, I'm.
And we've killed it.
So, literally, projectile bomb at 15 feet.
It wasn't that bad until the guy got out the tape measure to verify
I was
it.
gonna say until they started setting up targets, then it turned into a party.
Well, if you can knock down a target with vomit, you're a bad man. You're
Well,
a bad motherfucker.
okay.
Line them up. Let's do it. I
If
can
we're gonna
do
do the
this.
projectile
Got a lot of
comparisons,
practice with that.
I got a band to
It's a party
stop
track.
in the middle of a song in a
It
bar.
ruins the party, but it's a
Because you're
hell of a
vomiting?
track.
Ah, and they stopped in mid-song and was like,
Upset.
Butch.
By the way, Elizabeth there is also a filmmaker and scriptwriter. If you got young ones, she has family-friendly horror with zombies, people from space, and Dillzilla, tight end of terror.
Tighten up town.
There's nothing about me that's family.
Did you just spill beer?
I'm family friendly.
Oh, it's a
About to
huge
say,
market.
'cause it's like,
Don't
I
do
will-
that.
I will put the
Hallmark
cigar
is
out
like
on your
that's
neck.
straight channels right now. They're paying $5,000 a feature. Boom.
$5,000 to do what?
Christmas film. Christmas film. You don't even have to be established screenwriter. It's just Christmas film. They like it. Boom.
So why don't you do a live action, 50 Shades of Same?
it's been done.
50 Shades
No, it
of
was a
Jingle.
cartoon. I said live action.
Jingle all the way.
I mean, sure, you gotta get a reindeer that you have to sedate while you fuck it, but that's a whole nother story.
Just keep talking. I'm just
Sedate?
gonna rattle
What are
these
you,
ideas
wuss?
down.
No, because honestly, you don't want to try to fuck something that weighs more than you and might get in.
I think all of us can say,
Just get on
oops.
top. Just get on
I was
top.
about to say, we're
It's a
He's
long
a
ride.
skinny guy. He's not going to get a ladle.
No,
How do you take
I
that
said
in.
weighs more than you and may get angry because in your case,
Oh, big and angry.
You're
Don't
like,
be afraid
hey.
of big things. Just get on top. It'll be alright. Just gotta ride the way. Yeah.
You make sure
Keep
that
communication
if I die, I
clear.
die.
if you die, make me smothered to death.
My SGLI's been
Hey, my most horrible joke is I want to die balls even at 60. Why? Primarily because I want to scar somebody so bad that every time they have sex, they think.
You want to be a guy or girl? No.
I was gonna.
I was
just
gonna
say-
not
Don't
specific.
My general
Balls
preference is
deep in the
women,
gut.
but you know, hey,
I'm going to die.
it doesn't fucking matter.
I guess I can't be picky after that.
You could argue that logic, but I shan't.
Hey, stories of my life is.
You can live that in Honduras.
No, things we've said in my life is, any part of storm.
Or West
I don't
Virginia.
catch. I don't care.
Grass and field, play ball.
No. It's one of those, I'm a horrible person. I'm not really a horrible person, but I feel like that sometimes because I will do some dark shit. But it's like the list of things I will not do is very small. And children are on that list. Rape is on that list.
Because they're very small.
No, just, I'm the oldest of 8. Yeah.
ah, Lord protect you.
Yeah,
That's
there's certain
soldier.
things that will cause me to snap real quick.
Oh, God. Are we towing a line here? Do we need to back down?
No.
You okay? Okay.
Oh no, trust me.
I'll make sure.
Trust me.
I don't want you to like,
That's how it starts.
you'll know when I snap. I want to know before you snap.
I want,
Do
I
it
want,
for the
I want at
children.
least a 10-second head start.
You know,
To turn the
you know how I
camera
feel
this
about
way.
that? You know how I feel about the 10-second head start? You just got tired.
Not if I can get to my gun first.
Well, you better be a really good shot and hope that I'm not going to kill you before I die.
Do we want to put the dicks on the table for this contest, or are we good?
Nah, I think we're good.
Okay.
I don't need
In that case, carry on. Carry on. I know it's cold out. It wouldn't be a good night to do it. Especially
I'm
on
a
a
grower,
cold
not a
day.
shower.
I'm the only triangle here.
I'm not armed. And that makes it worse.
By the way, Elizabeth and I just put a video on YouTube. You're asking about YouTube called Carpet Munching Montage.
I've seen it.
Did you watch that one?
Yeah. Do I wanna
Does it
know?
taste like it?
Normally that sort of content's not allowed on YouTube.
We were in Lowe's in the carpet section. We did 20 minutes of carpet munching jokes because some of the names of the different color carpets were like mud slime.
Oh dear.
So yeah, that's
Oh,
to
dear.
give you an
That's
idea
not
about the video.
Come again?
There was one pause right in the middle. It was like,
There was a couple. Yeah, kids walked
I
up.
was like, somebody came by.
Well, if you listen, if you turn your volume up right there, she's like, "We're having technical difficulty." I'm like, "Yeah, they're called children."
It was bad. It was funny because they were all stain masters.
They were. There's a part in there where she's like, "Travis, are you a stain master?" I'm like, "Yay!" Tom watched that one.
It's funny when we made that video. We had stayed. It was New Year's Day, so we'd stayed up all night. We're like just ridiculous, not hungover, but just exhausted, trying to be fun.
Punchy.
I felt bad because my New Year's I just played video games.
Oh, we had a good one. It was her, my other buddy Chris, Andrea, and then my son. And what did we watch? Stupid movies, I know that. And then put together a Mario gingerbread castle.
Frosty.
That sounds so exciting.
That's my kind of party.
It was really fun.
I don't want to be in a crowded place with a bunch of
Well, I
people
was
getting
drinking.
slobbering drunk.
Well,
Huh?
you were, but she was making the gingerbread castle.
What floor is the party? I'm trying to remember that big room that we were in.
Talk about Jack's
Is it
party?
This is the first floor. Like,
You have to be invited.
I always walk in and I bring
So
bottles
it's
of
okay.
booze with me, and they accept.
Well, the bottles of booze invite you.
Yes.
And they're like, oh, they invited you. Come on in.
Yeah, I always have to stand again.
Is the one
But
that
it's
has the
common-
bar?
it's
They,
common
they
serial
have
like
like
that,
the
booze.
huge double room in the bar setup. Yeah, I always go in there.
Actually, I got invited on
Make sure you
Facebook.
go introduce yourself.
I quit Facebook. I just
He's the one that knows the party every
too much.
I should remember because I was there.
It is, but I don't have Twitter, Instagram.
It shocks
no,
me
I have
how
none
well
of this
he
stuff.
remembers literally
Everyone.
everybody.
But I'm not
Yeah.
a converter. I'm not going to be like,
How
oh, everybody should quit. You do what you want to
obnoxious.
do. I'm just
I
happy
have
without
Facebook
it.
because I have friends that are all
just
over the
wild
place.
and drunk that party
And
gets.
he remembers me
But,
even when we're sober.
Yeah, it just wasn't.
Having a
I wasn't
lovely
talking to
conversation.
them enough. I was
I
talking.
still think
to,
the best story is so apparently the year prior, I had gotten a little bit belligerently drunk at Ramirez's sake thing. So
Hey,
I come the
don't
next
say.
year.
How they serve it.
And I don't. I have zero memory of this. But Jack calls me and it's like, hey, so last year he goes, what do I have to do to get a porcelain cup? And he gives me a sake set, which I now have to bring back every year because you know what? If you're gonna be that guy, you just gotta roll with it. You try. I'm like, I have no memory of this, but I absolutely believe it happens.
At least
So
you accepted
now-
it gracefully.
So now every year I bring sake in the set
Sake
with me,
too.
and I can drink from my fucking porcelain cup because I brought my own.
Yeah, I've known Ramirez
I'll come over by
for
Mason.
going on 20 years.
Everybody should be getting drunk by then.
If not 20. No,
Saw
going
him
on
in
20.
a
Do we,
You
so,
got, have
Walmart
You go to
a few
Mikey
months
Mason show?
you know, is he gonna be here?
Sure.
I don't know. I haven't-
Working
it's
and
not one
and
I've-
it's all- it's the first con
No,
I've
it's
been
one
in
that's
the
currently
last
I don't. I haven't seen him since last year.
So
But that's because I
He
haven't
plays
been
at
out for a
11.
while,
We had him
so.
on the show.
And
Talk about
Tony,
Japanese
he's
culture. Kept on turning the conversation on young
Good
ladies,
dude.
BDSM, and drinking sake for people.
fantastic.
I
Is he
just
a
heard,
singer?
yes, I just heard
You know,
BDSM
at some point I guess
and
I've really got to listen to podcasts.
He
Threaten me with a good time.
All right.
He
Let me
didn't
get
like
the
something
love
that
to
happened
here in the
last
loop.
If we're gonna threaten
Like-
you, we'll provide it too.
I think he actually turned his room back in.
Oh,
I mean, I don't really. He probably lives local, so it's not that big a deal. But
Did you bring sake?
Yes, I brought 2 bottles.
Ah,
because
cheers! What a gentleman. Well done, sir. Well done.
and your sake
because I
set.
and my sake
That
set
is
because I made an ass of myself
I
once.
brought
So
shitloads
are
of
those
wine
cut
and
ones?
2 bottles of homemade meat.
What's that?
The two blue
Me.
cups. I didn't bring a cup.
I don't know. Are gentlemen, are either of those cups unused?
1935, sir.
Okay, I got one.
Um,
We're early in the night.
Well, I've got another thing I got to go to.
hard to tell on that one. But
You
that,
got your flashlight?
that one could
Check
be
the drizzle.
unused.
There was 4
That is-
originally, and I only see 2 out. So
I figured if I stung it.
That looks clean.
For
Okay,
the noise.
clean it up.
you can't tell the difference. So risk it.
I'll risk it. I'll live dangerously. That's
Tom
what I
wants
do.
to know,
You're never gonna get superpowers.
what does everyone here
Dangerously.
write,
Do you
create,
have,
or
like, computer
promote?
shorts on?
No, I
You
haven't
got
killed.
anything you promote?
Yes.
Promote?
Huh?
Support,
No,
do
no, a
creatively?
different one, a green one.
The
Uh-oh.
Civil War Battlefield Trust,
There we go.
which is actually now called the
On the way back, I fell down and
Battlefield
I
Trust,
and
American
hit my
Battlefield
head.
and
Sounds like you had a good night overall.
I was gonna say, wow, you had a better night than I did.
400 some pages of a novel.
There we go. So
Well,
how much till you're
tell
done?
How good a time you have.
Now when you say pages, do you know the word count?
Sorry.
Because pages changes depending on your font and space.
Yeah, about 250,000.
It is.
Oh,
It's dead.
That's a hell of a novel. That's a hell of a novel.
It's okay. Wow.
There's the guys that take care of us all weekend. Gentlemen,
Wow, we doing all right?
we're doing good.
I'll hook you with the room party later.
And it was Marcus, right?
Marcus.
Not Marco. Okay. They've emptied your rig.
Yes. Oh, there wasn't that much. There was only 64 ounces.
So you say you brew beer?
Oh.
Been homebrewing for 25 years now.
It is something she and I have discussed starting to do just so we have Talking Tavern beer on the show. We don't want to sell it or anything like that. We just want to drink it. So,
And not go blind.
I will
You can make
show it
macaroni and cheese from the box.
Yes.
You can brew beer.
right.
I'll
And we're really good at cleaning.
give you the URL for my homebrew forum, and these guys are welcoming. They won't talk shit about you, and you go to homebrew talking on there, and they're like, "You fuck you! You've asked this question a million fucking times. You should do the search." Not our guys.
I've
What group is your
seen
group?
It's called Brews Brothers.
nice. Good play on words.
Well, Denny Kahn is like the homebrew god of the modern movement. He's multiple books, and he's a member of our forum. A little bit of a hippie. Love the dude.
You always need a hippie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's total hippie.
You
But
always need one. You don't need a coven.
He
Just
knows
one.
his shit.
One'll do.
I think he's got like 1,000 batches under his belt.
Nice. Nice.
Well, we're gonna start simple,
Yeah.
like an ale or a stout, or
Yeah.
Probably a red ale.
Ales are the easiest. With ales, temperature control is key. Find yourself a yeast strain that can deal with room temperature. You don't really want to get above 72 degrees with most ales. Lagers are a totally different story. I really don't brew lagers because you need refrigeration for them.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't be
And
doing
you
that.
got to do that like in the 50s. Mead is easy.
I don't enjoy mead. It's a shame. I want to, but I just...
Meat is also easy to do poorly.
Well, yeah. Well, but the thing about mead is everybody wants to drink it right away, and no, you got to stick it away for a year or two.
Oh,
Meat is not for the impatient.
Because
Here comes the end,
in the initial, it's like drinking a rocket fuel. Hi. Who is it?
that's my other half.
yeah, that's Andrea.
That's Andrea. All right.
That's it.
Andrea
These two
will,
are lovely.
Andrea will have some peach moonshine.
Ah. Well.
Peach moonshine.
It's very peachy.
Oh, I love your skirt. Very hospitable. Oh. Wait.
We skirt.
Hang
Just
on.
like
Oh.
what's my Ram Stranger handed me a flask. I'll drink it.
Wait. Fingers aren't working.
That's Marcus.
That's how you skin a trouble.
That's Rick.
All right,
And that's
see, you're not a stranger now.
Brian.
Stranger danger.
Thank you.
Oh, you're wearing your fancy.
I am. I'm all fancied up.
Say hello to Tom.
What are you doing? Say
Hi, Tom.
Tom and Gary. Tom and
Alright,
Gary.
let's do it. Let's do it.
It's a new new cartoon.
This is for Talking Tavern.
I'm getting toasted for the talk of the town. Stop recording. Oh my god.
You gotta do it now.
Oh.
Get the drink.
You know what I realized like 3 or 4 weeks ago?
What's that?
I was thinking about MarsCon. And I was thinking,
That's very sweet.
What? Bring it up.
Do you make it?
Oh no, I wish I had that kind of skill.
shit. Tease on.
I'm only a beer brewer.
Holy shit! It's the same
Oh, that's
back
hateful.
paper.
I had it legally
that's
changed
showing
because
who's-
I have no connection to
there's
family.
pieces. There's
Oh.
fucking pieces.
I'm like,
Oh,
what's
it's
that, my phone?
it's fragile. That's
Oh,
right.
hi, everybody.
That's Tom and Gary and Jacob popped in for a minute from the Czech Republic, but
Oh,
you
because
stream
other
as well,
Jacob's
Bill.
here. Hi, everybody.
Java?
Oh, Java. I didn't bring a lighter. You got a lighter,
Do you
right?
have your room key?
Bitch ass
I
inside.
do.
Because I changed codes and didn't pull anything
I
out of
got
the
it.
I'm
pockets,
wearing a
including
skirt, and I'm cold.
the
I'll
room
take
key.
care of it. Hi, everybody.
To be able to.
Hi, Barbara. Glamis.
And there is a cutter there.
What, me? What? Oh.
There's a cutter there and a lighter there.
Getting toasted for Talk of the Tavern.
Whoop whoop.
You sure? I don't think I've had some peach moonshine yet.
Oh, only twice, but if that's none,
Okay.
okay.
I had a nun once. She told me she didn't believe in nuns.
Keep taking it.
Glamis.
Glamis.
You're going to see me not in a bathrobe this time. I'm in a leather.
You were in the bathroom?
Yeah.
She gets cold easy, so when we do the show, she'll usually be in her robe on top of her clothes.
Well,
Sometimes on top of
if you're Catholic, nun's probably not the first one you get.
That's right. That's the upgrade.
I went to the bar looking for you, and everybody's like, "Can I help you?" I'm like, "No, I have a friend."
You sure did you say I'm looking for
No, I have friends.
They would have been like, blah! Totally, dude.
Well, it's the staff. I don't know. Sorry, I can't see shit.
Stall.
You want the cutter or the lighter?
I need the bullet cut. This is still bullet cut.
I don't think it has.
No, that's
I,
a lighter.
Guy
The
here,
bullet
I
cutter
had,
is in the room.
I had the butterscotch. If I could still
Well,
get the
fuck me.
butterscotch.
It's on my keychain. I left my keys in there.
Well, here's a cut.
I don't like that one. Anybody got a bullet cut? No.
I heard many a person.
Do you have the room key?
I do.
You want to hand
Why
that?
doesn't you have
Go
a
get your
cutter?
bullet
Oh,
kit.
Travis has one.
Excuse-
Oh, let me whip this
Oh,
out.
Here.
Last time I said that, I almost got arrested.
Well, we'll make you arrested.
Instead, he got a date.
Woohoo. There you go.
Would you hold that for me while I?
Yeah, hold it.
Okay.
God. He always wants me to hold his stuff. You know what I mean? Hold on.
Wow.
I'll do all the moving.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, it is. All right. Oh God. You didn't bring your little poker thingies?
No.
Oh.
Who's going to get it for? I ate chicken and dumplings.
You ate
Oh, I
chicken and dumplings?
forgot.
I made chicken and dumplings to bring for this weekend, so that I have to buy them.
Yeah, you did.
So I'm
Oh, my
ate chicken and
fingers aren't
dumplings before
working.
this.
You're gonna be throwing up chicken and
Yeah,
dumplings
just
later.
so far.
Tasty.
You like the Java one?
I do like it. It's tasty. Well,
I didn't bring my groovy blues. Those are really nice.
like your shoes, nice boots,
Finish it.
Finish up. What?
Finish that phrase.
nice boots. Oh, I'd like to see them over your head. But no,
No.
it's all right.
Well, that's close. That's you've got the spirit of it.
Is that
It's,
right?
it's usually more blunt. It's nice boots. Wanna fuck? That's how that phrase goes.
Okay. We've already done that.
No, dude.
Yeah, that was earlier.
Scissor.
You want to see?
Yeah, actually, yes.
You know, there's
Picture.
this
Welcome
unfortunate
to the
part
tavern.
in my life that makes lesbian porn entertaining.
Dirty.
How can it be not entertaining?
So apparently, in
I
my
could
youth,
die.
the sheer number of lesbians I knew outweighed my desire to see lesbian porn.
Was this in high school?
All your gym teachers.
No, actually, after high school.
They went to high school.
But yeah, I don't know, because did Shelby ever come out?
I'm not going there.
We'll go there after we're all the cameras. But the point is at one point where I'm watching porn with my roommates.
Weird.
Then I woke
Okay.
up naked on the front lawn.
No.
Thank
These, okay, this
Woke up broke,
these
sticky,
roommates and
confused.
friends.
Porn with
This
Hey,
was
there's
like,
Toby.
These are the
Usually,
people I've been friends with for 20 years.
Hi, Tony.
Still weird.
Okay, I guess for you. That's your bubble. You stay over there. Anywho, so the
porn
lesbian
weird?
scene comes on, and I'm like, I'm hungry. I got and picture myself vomiting. Through the entirety of this lesbian scene, I did vomit. I'm like, I don't know why. It just did nothing.
Lesbian noodle?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Slurping?
farms, 'cause that's how you see it.
What about some lesbian clown porn?
Yes.
What about it?
Have you been on the
You were
internet?
talking about clown porn earlier?
And you went and searched it from lesbian
Lesbian
con porn.
spanking for no. Lesbian spanking for
It's one of those.
Uh-oh,
No,
it's
am I
taken
against
away.
lesbianism? No, I support it fully.
All
but
of us
for
will be there.
purposes-
Some of us will bring drinks. We'll be fine.
Well, you won't have to worry about heat.
Someone once asked me how I viewed lesbians, and apparently
Like
in
this.
HD is the wrong answer.
Through their window. That's the wrong answer.
Across the bar.
Braille.
It's not really viewing them so much
Yeah,
as reading.
if a deaf chick gives
Two
you a
dots.
hand
What
job, it's
letters are
oral.
they?
Oh my goodness.
She's used to bantering with me. And publicly.
You were having issues with your lighter.
Lesbian death fight. Lesbian death fight.
It's probably about out of fuel.
No, I
Work,
filled it up.
girls. You got,
I've had it for a while, so.
No. Well, she's got my lighter.
Work.
No, that's mine.
Work it, girl.
Yours is over here.
Do your thing.
I went and got mine because it has a bullet cutter on the bottom.
Cigar.
That's that one I was using.
Oh, okay. Were you using his?
That one is not
His.
mine.
That one's
I
mine.
was using his.
Okay.
I was using his because I had to do the bullet cut on that, and then
You could have used that one to light too.
it wouldn't stay.
Okay. It's got no staying power. By the way, gentlemen, I'll let you know.
What you doing in that pool right now?
Struggle against the
What was
plastic.
I was wondering.
Double swim cabin.
Fuck that. That's just rammed up in my ass. Just
Okay.
Oh,
I like how it was right up his
you are
ass. I'm like,
great.
And we've gone to a weird place.
you jump into that fucking pool right now. Tell me where they're gonna go.
I'm so my people are subtropical. I'll pass.
I'm Irish. I still would have fucking do it.
I did. It's not very
The
hot.
polar bear club thing. I'm like, good for you.
I know,
No.
dude. I did that for the Special Olympics. My department did it.
What medal did you
So what's better than winning a gold
Participate.
medal
Dude,
in
the
the Special
fucking
Olympics?
retard medal is what I fucking won.
Not me. Not me.
Holy fucking hypothermia.
win? 10-yard dash. That's what you-
Tom says,
There's a
be
guy
sure to.
in the vendor room selling cigars.
Is it?
There's
yes.
a couple different kinds. I just saw it. I'm like, hey. I'll try
Shit, I
it.
keep
Yeah.
I had to drive like freaking 7 miles. I forgot to pick cigars up on the way down here, so I had to go to
Dude, I would have brought.
He-
You
if
brought
go
stuff. I would have
in
given
the
you one.
room And then go down the second aisleway. He's on the left.
Yeah,
He's
see?
got candy and stuff.
Never show up a beggar. I always bring extra.
Yes, candy, cigarettes.
So see, I came knowing that I had one waiting for me.
Yeah. My philosophy is I always bring extra to give to people either I like or I know. It doesn't have to be both.
I like everyone's kind.
If you're not a dick, or if you're the right kind, you know.
I'm the right kind.
It's By the way, I want to let you guys know tomorrow night we're actually doing a live broadcast of the show here.
Yes.
The real show.
Oh.
Where it'll be in a room.
I have
We have 2 new guests.
I get them cards.
Well, I had
Slut
the time on it.
Oh.
And the room.
Oh.
Slut?
And a ball.
Ooh, pre-warned.
Yeah.
They smell like her.
I'll give that a roll.
Okay.
And that's how we got 3 men sniffing business cards.
I'm gonna tuck this right here.
You're right at his belt.
Like a
And that's what
shit
you
round
smell like.
$10 or
Ginger,
something.
because that's what I smell.
Ah, I always liked Marianne better.
Who didn't?
I guess somebody.
I was like stripper $1 bills. Shame and bad decisions.
Reminds me of home.
I prefer the smell of
Sounds like
desperation
hell.
because at least does you know what you're dealing with. You know, vanilla, cinnamon, and brassic.
So it's 10 o'clock and whatever the room thing is. So now we are doing, at 8, we're doing reading
Oh yeah,
children's
it says
stories. and
8
tea
on
time.
it, but
Maybe
that's
children's stories.
Children's stories and tea time, and we
That's
send the kids to bed.
Then
and we do
it's
the
the
adult
show.
thing. So
What time is that?
10.
10.
10. What room is this?
It's on there. It's the first one. Just come
So
in
you know where the
10,
comp
not 8.
suite is?
Yeah.
It's down the hall from that.
It's where they're doing the fairy tea party or whatever. Doctor Who tea party.
See,
Oh, God, last year.
Just now realizing
I
that.
was so hammered on Friday night, I was about puking at the Doctor Who tea party on Saturday. It was bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
I sat
Every
there sipping
year.
my tea and leaning on the table.
It's one night. It's either I wind up recovering on Saturday or recovering.
that doesn't bode poorly. That's just
Trying to pace myself tonight is not working. Because I know once I go to 152,
Not only
it's
would you watch
it's
that,
gonna be a
you
ball
would
game.
film
Not even.
You guys gonna be at the party later?
We'll probably pop in.
Jax.
We don't tend to stay for more than anywhere from 5 minutes to 30 minutes.
It gets too crowded.
it. There's too many high schoolers.
Oh wait.
Too many guys wrong on sake.
Only happened once.
Once.
By the way, Tom says, on tonight's episode, 3 men
Well,
sniff
they're
business
onion
cards, the
ones.
gang discusses lesbian clown porn, and Timmy falls down the well again. Where the fuck is
Yeah.
Timmy? Where's the well?
It's 2/3 true.
Spain. Spain this time.
Spain?
Yep.
I unfortunately have another thing I need to get to.
What you need?
I'm
They
looking for
found
where
the
my
bag
lighter
of
went.
candy halfway down.
Who's got his lighter?
That's what they do. Which one?
It's mine.
It's not that one.
That's
It's
true.
the,
I am not making that up.
I put it back.
somewhere around here.
Hold on, let's check under the
My
hat and
mother
stuff.
thought it was in Texas. Why is this always in Texas?
Oh, wait, I picked it up. It's
There
in
we
my
go.
pocket.
Stealing his own shit.
Someone stole my lighter. That's someone.
I don't know. I just does nothing
Someone
for me.
had shit in my pants. I don't know who, but I know he eats corn.
That's natural selection.
It's a Ron White bit.
In the fall, you generally do this, right?
It's a small town. Unless you crack the back of the head.
Well, that's because
Well, you know, hey,
Great hanging out with you.
that's just
Have a good one. Pleasure meeting you.
it strengthens his gene pool.
I would like to save that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even locked.
Oh.
Yeah, it's full.
See, I went that way because it's closer.
You leave him alone. He's in the army.
Sorry, boy.
He's not Air Force. He's Army. Leave him alone.
He's not expected
his
to
parents
take
were married.
ground. He's
He could
only
have been Air
expected to
Force.
hold
Can't say every time. That's an average. Or you could say if your parents were married, you could have been an officer.
Sadly true.
Still a matter of seeing those bushes here, sure.
That's fine. We could turn the
if you
camera
want
or
to
not.
Turn the
Your
camera
call.
around. Watch it.
I don't care.
It wasn't so bad
Right
till he
there.
wasn't facing the bush.
No,
it's gotta
no
come
pee
from
in the
those.
wool.
No, I mean,
No pee in the
that
wool.
Is more.
They're connected, aren't they?
I don't think they are. I think they're actually divided.
That might kick it.
Me all this time.
Because you're gonna get the pool with your boots on.
Hey,
With
what
the
you do?
honest.
It's your business.
Careful, he triggers.
You don't want to see me triggered.
Though apparently peeing on him is okay. Anything else?
No.
Trigger.
Once again, not a gotcha. I'm in the D. There we go.
Fantastic.
That bush is
I have no
talking.
desire to be pissed off.
He is a true gentleman. He went
Yeah.
behind the
Oh,
bush.
God, there it's cold.
That means he's not.
Don't put it on the wall.
Are you sure he's
Should've
not
rubbed your hands
Army?
up first.
He's not washing his hands. Are you sure?
Well, in the Navy, they teach us not to piss on it.
All right.
It's on the other guy's hand.
That's right.
Close your eyes. Open your mouth.
It's not so bad until he started doing the sprinkler.
I don't know any man who can helicopter on pool.
It's warm. It burns.
It's in my eye. It's in my mouth. Oh
The
god.
burn coming out? Did a burn going in?
That doesn't taste like your pee. What does that taste like?
Come on.
Sorry,
No,
take my diet.
it doesn't make touch of yours.
That's right. Tom says, that's right. A true gentleman goes behind
It's a
the
little
bush.
thicker,
You
right?
really do know the best people.
It's amazing how one word can just bring
tell
it to
you.
a whole new.
It's fucking cold and it's hard to pee when you're turtling. So.
Yeah. Rick apparently watches the show on a regular basis.
That's
As well as the
Sorry.
YouTube
Rick is
videos.
one of our
Up
fans.
until like July or August when it suddenly disappeared off YouTube.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
YouTube.
I know what you're talking about. Okay, here's what happened. I put it on a private list because it was crowding the regular playlist. So now if you go to the website, they're still on YouTube, but you get to them from the website. Now, if you're telling me I don't like that, I don't want to do another click, I will happily like unprivate them.
Well, I'm subscribed,
I'll put them back up.
but they don't show up in my subscription.
Right.
You need to go to BitChute.
BitChute? That's where my mother went to college.
All right, do you have an ashtray?
No. But what you do, let it go out, and then it is nothing but weeds. So
Yeah.
throw it in the grass. But don't throw it in the mulch
Weeds,
when it's still burning. Weeds. By the way,
Throw it on a
just so you know,
balcony? Is that what you said?
Talk of the Tavern has 420 followers at this moment.
That is
Excellent.
That's right.
420!
yeah, we're still on. Hi, everyone.
But you know what does show up? All the shopping
Hi.
videos.
I mean,
and
you should be. I
all the
mean,
ones
I'm
in the
not.
same store,
I
they're
mean,
like-
Yeah, those still show up because I didn't private list them. But if
There
you
should be new
Gotta
ones
be
because I went to work and they followed me to work with me.
well, he saw the carpet munching.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
yeah, you did.
By the way, there's another video where the only video Andrea's in, she's holding the camera and she's like, excuse me, as we're like setting up for a shot, she's like, excuse me, you people need to get out. We're closed. And we stare at her. And then Elizabeth yells, scatter! And we all like start bolting down the aisle randomly.
How did she get my phone?
That's right. Doesn't remember like how'd she get the camera?
Thank you for the cigar
My
and the
pleasure.
entertainment.
Pleasure meeting you, sir.
It's good to meet you. Good to meet you. Good to see you again.
Oh, yeah, I'll be here all weekend.
I will see you at Jack's party. I'm
Oh, yes.
not going to shake the hand that peed in the bush.
Actually, I know how to lift my skirt.
That's private part, sure.
Oh, you're welcome. Anybody want a last shot of moonshine before I go?
I'm good.
Anybody?
Okay.
No, no.
I'd hit it for just
All right, there we go. See, I got one take.
I have
I'm gonna get
one
my
I'm
trench
not
coat.
using.
Yeah.
What are we not using?
one thing in the
My
Navy
glove.
we
I-
never.
I'm using
That's
my
about-
Guns if you want to.
You've got smaller hands, though. I don't know if your glove would fit any of us here.
Smell the glove.
It didn't fit me to be like a
Spinal
whole
tap.
Last chance. Last chance.
I'll
Oh,
have
dude,
this.
there you go. There you go. See.
Cheers, cheers.
Oh, I saw Tempe and I
Actually,
got
that
the
was the
stuff.
first one that was sort of.
Cool. Cool. I wasn't sure what you wanted to
Here's
do.
to
And the lady in the
felons
booth
not
there, she's
getting
like,
their
I
right
love your
to vote
skirt.
back.
You have pineapple earrings.
Do the crime, do the time.
Good
Yeah,
fellas.
good luck with that. We're all too woke for that
I should
anymore.
have toasted once to the electric couch so we can get through the time.
Is that a children's show? The electric
That's
couch?
the comfy couch.
She was hot.
Yeah.
She could
that
do
was-
all the clock positions.
She's a clown.
She's around all the
You
time.
have to send me this.
The comfy couch, I don't know if you guys know, but it was a chick who was on an oversized couch, but she was dressed kind of clownish, but not really. But in the opening credits, she had a carpet shaped like a clock, and she laid on it and did all the clock positions on it.
Yeah, she did. And she jumped on the trampoline. It was great.
I like to watch that one
It's
with my
great for
son when he
kids.
was young.
This was a children's.
Daddy, I'll be right back. Just want to finish the show.
Thank you for the moonshine.
Oh no, thank
I
you.
got-
It's good to meet you guys.
I got
Hopefully
25
I'll see
more
you at the
minutes.
party
I'll be
later.
I'll go see it.
All right, all right.
Take it easy.
I'll be there. I'm gonna drop some bottles off.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah, Rick, sometime in the upcoming week, I'll put them all back up there. That way you get the notices for them.
Sweet. Thanks for watching, Rick.
Well, you know, they were there every week. I have to work generally at night.
Okay.
Well, not generally. I always have to work at night.
We're back rolling. We went through a rough spot, all of us. But we're back
Well,
rolling.
November
We're
through
building again.
December, there was 4 or 5 episodes that didn't happen because, frankly, everybody had somebody die.
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, you know what? Between the holidays and just other things going on, let's just skip an episode or
That's what happened, guys.
Yeah.
2. Yeah.
But we shall endeavor.
That's right, all the minute details.
Get tested for the tower.
But I'll pop them back up there, and if anybody bitches about it, I'll go, well, you're following the wrong channel.
Come bitch at us. We love it. We
Yeah,
love
that's
it.
right. All attention is good attention.
That's what they say. Until the police show up.
Well, yeah.
Then there's handcuffs.
Yeah.
More.
Instead of when you do your sketches, is it on a board?
Yeah.
So you have to do it on a piece of paper so there's like an actual physical
All right.
copy of each one.
Oh, well,
Come to the
it's
show
fine.
tomorrow.
Come to the show. There's a chance to win something like that.
You should tell them what it is.
It's a calendar with all of her
She
drawings.
went and took the digital copies of all the pictures we took of her art. She made a calendar out of it, a Talk of the Tower calendar. So we'll be giving one away.
It's nice.
And if you're the only
We have
one
a
that
lot of
shows up,
giveaways.
the odds are in your favor.
Well,
And if you're the only one that shows up, we may just do a personalized sketch for you.
I used to. I had this contest with myself. I told you I was going to give you 1,000 hours, and I got up to 500 or 600 before they disappeared. And I was like, oh, well, I just can't do that. But I had this game where it's like, every video that goes up, I'm going to be the first.
Ooh.
And
Here.
half the time I was,
Probably more than half.
because I'm up all night. Nights I'm off.
Mhm.
So if you post something at 1 a.m., I have it.
Well, I'll tell you, I have another Twitch stream, and I'm on there probably 10 to 14 hours a day. Now, it's usually just me, like, putting stuff on eBay and chatting with people, or playing World of Warcraft and chatting with people, but we get the same crowd in there. Elizabeth will sometimes comes on Discord, other times she just types in chat. You'll see Andrea come in and out of the room playing Warcraft or not. So it's kind of like just hanging out with whoever.
If I find a pet, it's apparently hilarious.
And she gets very excited. And that means in the game, not one of our many cats.
I don't know what that is. Is it a popper or some sort?
I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't need to know.
I don't need to know. I know nothing about birds or beverages, Scott. That's the movie, man. Right there. That's the best fucking one.
Okay, I think we're gonna wrap this up then. I'd light another cigar, but everybody else is looking cold.
Just a wee bit.
And so
you can watch yourself on it later.
tomorrow night, guys, we will
Okay.
probably be on from 8 o'clock to midnight. And the first will be us reading kids' stories, very family friendly. 10 o'clock and after will be our usual.
Hey, somebody say ball.
There'll be puppets.
How you doing?
Goblins and
Gotcha.
fish. Good night, Toey. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Bye, Ty. Whoop whoop.
Here's to you guys.
There we go. My talking
So glad I ever go down.
Let's see here. How
I
do we.
put my leg warmers on.
Oh,
And boink.
my legs are fine. It's just my hands are. I'm surprised.
Yeah, my arms, my hands, and my arms.